Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a very special episode of Holy Plot. This is totally different than anything we have ever done before, and it's Liam, Jacob, and James, by the way, but you know that by now. We are today going to be ranking pretty much everything that DC has ever released that we have seen that is not a video game or a comic book. That is shows, movies, animated stuff, you name it. Now, there are some things that we have not seen that some of you are going to be very upset that we haven't. Let us know in the comments. Call us stupid. It's all engagement. It all helps. Thank you very much for playing right into my evil plan. Before we get started, like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff you have to do to help a small little channel like us grow. We're at 77. We're going to get to 100 pretty soon. Yippee! Ooh. And if you think that we are entertaining and you like the melodious sound of my voice, you can check us out on our channel. We do reviews, we do podcasts, and we're going to do more stuff like this if you're into it. But without any further ado, let's rank some DC. Jacob, you want to take it away?
Yeah, so we kind of have it in no particular order here. Everything we have, one of us or all of us have seen. So I feel like we'll have some fun discourse, we will rarely agree. Let's just put it that way. But I think we'll probably agree on this one. The first movie we got here is Flashpoint Paradox. The good Flash movie.
Yes.
I go great here.
I go great. It's awesome.
I'll go great. I'll go great.
If you had put it in good, I wouldn't have lost my mind, but I think it's...
And we're going to have a 2 out of 3 system here, so...
Yeah, I'll go great.
This is a collective vote.
If we have a 3-way tie, the video ends.
Yeah, it just abruptly shuts off. No, it's a pretty good movie.
It's a better Flash movie than the one we got.
Absolutely it is.
It's a shame that the only Flash movies, though, are both Flashpoint. I think that's kind of a disservice to the character.
He's got lots more story.
Well, we got a giant TV show for everything else, I guess.
Oh, we're about to get to that. All right, Lego Batman movie. I have not seen this.
It's good.
I've seen some.
We put it on a hotel room one time, James, at like the very end.
It made us laugh.
It's honestly a little overhyped, in my opinion. There are like 3 video essays on YouTube that are like, why it is the greatest adaptation ever made, and it's good, but it's, I don't know. I wouldn't put it on the same tier of some of the other stuff I'm thinking about putting in great. So I would say good.
Yeah, okay. I don't think it deserves mid. I'm gonna go with good as well.
No, it's certainly better than mid. It's a good movie. It really is.
Oh boy.
This is S tier.
What are we? Yeah, why are we even talking about this?
Yeah, this is S tier.
Yeah, S tier. Martian Manhunter, of course. It is.
And the animated stuff is on here, so it's kind of going to scale like basically everything else. Superman Doomsday.
So I've seen this. This goes way back. This is like one of the first ones that they did. It's all right.
Okay.
It doesn't really have the room to get into everything that storyline has.
Yeah, that's why they split it into 2 movies later.
But it's pretty solid. I feel like mid's a little too harsh. I think it's good. That's what I'd go with.
I haven't seen this one.
On the entire scale of DC, you think it's good?
On the entire scale of DC, I might have to say mid.
Okay.
Damn.
There's a lot of good DC stuff.
Quest for Hope, that's an F tier.
Masterpiece. Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Flash show. Okay, so
dang it.
If we're ranking
mid.
Have you watched it all?
No.
Has anyone?
How much of it have you watched, Liam?
I watched the first 3 seasons.
Jacob, give the backstory on how committed we were.
I have watched basically all of this show. It's very bad. But the first 3... Okay, if we're ranking the first 3 seasons, I would put it in great.
Yeah, if it was the first 3.
Yes, absolutely, Liam. If it's the first 3...
That's like all I've seen. I think it's pretty mid.
Yeah, because you're a Daredevil elitist.
That's the best comic show of all time. It
is.
It's
It's not better than Batman the Animated Series. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Just wait until Born Again.
Live action.
It's the first season, I'm willing to put it in Masterpiece.
What the fuck?
Yes, the first season of The Flash is awesome.
It's not it's not as good as animated Justice League. What are you talking about?
That part's true.
I'm sorry. It's so good. If it's the entire show.
Wow.
It's mid.
It's mid.
Oh,
yeah.
I was right.
Oh, yeah. The downfall of this show is just
historically
bad.
If you have not watched the show, It's very good. The first 3 seasons. Stop after season 3.
Actually,
Go watch Crisis
That's what
on
I.
Infinite
That's what I did.
Earths. Watch the
Yeah.
first 3 seasons and go watch Crisis on Infinite Earths and the arc before. That's all you need to watch.
yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Everything else is hard garbage. And go watch Arrow. It's really good.
I
Suicide
don't like
Squad.
that.
F.
Boo! Played it enough. I hate that movie.
Yeah, it's so trash. Let's rank the other Suicide Squad with it. I think that's fitting. The good one.
Ooh.
I go great here. It's not a masterpiece.
I go masterpiece here.
I go masterpiece.
Oh, outvoted.
Wow.
It's great.
Yes.
It's not a masterpiece.
On the DC scale, it is. On the
It's
DC
not.
scale.
I wouldn't say it is.
That is the most comic book movie that exists.
That movie's just, man, that's just a good time at the movies. A lot of movies are such downers now. So I'm glad. That was
I love
fun.
that movie. I think it's great. I would never in a billion years put it on the same level as some of the other stuff we're going to see in Masterpiece. I think that's insane.
I definitely would. I'm sorry.
No way.
If you look at the production value of the movie, the biggest sets that Warner Brothers ever built, when the buildings are flooding, like they're just dumping like hundreds and hundreds of gallons of water.
Dude, I love that movie, but
All
it is not
practical effects. They made Star Wars work.
Yeah.
Wait. I have a mechanic we can add
Okay.
for review for the council. I say that every one of us, each one of us gets one veto. I'm not going to use it here.
An appeal. Okay.
An appeal where if they are outvoted, they can use their one veto to move it either up or down one tier. Only one tier.
I like
All
this.
right.
Throne of Atlantis.
Hey,
I think that's
can
a
we-
mid.
Wait, can we stack vetoes?
So if we both want, so like if you and me disagree with Jacob, but then it wouldn't be tied.
No, it wouldn't be tied. We can't
Yeah.
stack this.
It's got to be just up or down one.
All right, Throne of Atlantis. What do we think?
Oh,
It was
bad.
mid.
Bad or mid?
Bad.
Because it's put in bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to bat for Throne of Atlantis.
Teen Titans Go.
Mid.
The show?
Yes.
You know, I'm not gonna hate on it. It's not
I think
2012.
I think it's good.
I haven't watched enough of the show to say that.
For what it is.
No, dude. No.
No, I understand where Jacob's coming from. I mean, I'm between good and mid.
Let's put it mid.
Because it's funny stuff. But let's go with
It
mid.
grew into itself a little bit, but by and large, in the grand scheme of DC, especially putting it in good,
Yeah,
putting Teen Titans Go above CW Flash. Come on now, Jacob.
that's true.
Craziest animated scene as far as being explicit is in that show. Go look up the Cow Talent Show. It's so bad.
Cow Talent Show?
It's so bad.
Oh yeah, Liam, he's right. Beast
I have
Boy
no
Cow
idea.
Challenge show.
It might be. It's the most grotesque animated scene probably
It's
in
out of
anything.
pocket. as
No,
hell.
I got that beat. SpongeBob toenail scene with
Worse.
Squidward.
It's
No
worse.
shot.
It's so much
No
worse.
shot.
It's so
It's
much
worse.
worse.
All right, I'm gonna look into this afterwards.
Batman and Robin.
Bad. It's not F.
It's
should
not
have-
F. It's bad. It's
Okay.
fun.
It's
fun
too
to make
funny.
fun of.
It's
Hey,
too funny to be.
we have we should make a guilty pleasure tier.
We really should.
Do we want to do that?
Chat, what do you think?
We don't have a chat.
Checking chat.
All right, chat says to make.
Chat says yes. Do it.
Put it between mid and bad.
Wow, chat. You cannot say that, chat. Wow. Oh my. Wow. Are you seeing this?
Ban.
That is just horrible. Mods, can we ban him? Sorry, he said he liked Justice League. We had to get him the hell out of here.
Get him out of here.
Get him the hell out of here. Don't give him his jacket.
All right.
Put guilty pleasure between I would say bad and mid though.
Yeah.
No, I think it should go. Honestly, I think it should probably go here. It's like its own
No,
thing.
'cause I like my guilty pleasure movies more than Throne.
I think it's like its own thing. Though.
That's true. It's an outlier.
Yeah. Okay.
Robin
So for
has
the
to-
record, audience, guilty pleasure is not worse than F tier. I really think you should probably move it.
It's going there. It's going there.
Okay.
All right. Whatever. It's fine.
Apocalypse.
Mid. It's pretty mid. I
Yeah.
just not
Whatever.
Much feelings about it. It has some cool moments with Darkseid.
I think it's bad.
Really.
I think it's bad.
Oh,
It's a massive downgrade.
from the
Okay.
original story?
I'll go bad here.
Wait, which one is this? Is this the Flashpoint one?
No, that's like Superman and Batman and Supergirl going on like
Okay.
a trip to Apocalypse.
We'll do bad. Wonder Woman. I'm
I'm
putting
gonna go
that.
great.
Liam.
I would say good.
I'm putting it in great. I think
James,
these movies.
you're
I think
also
these
on.
movies.
You're
Are,
on great, Jake.
Yeah,
Jake?
I'm on great. I'm on
I
Okay.
think
great.
these two movies are very equal in quality. The No Man's Land scene is iconic. Batman. Tim Burton.
Mm,
I'm going
This
good.
this is one I could potentially use my veto on, depending on how this shakes out.
I'm going with good.
Okay, good. I don't have to. Yeah, it is good.
Michael Keaton is not the best Batman.
He's not. No, it is
He's good.
not that. In hindsight, with what we know about the character now, it is not that great of an adaptation.
He's a
But-
fine Batman. He's not
It's
a
a
good.
it's a fun movie though.
It cannot be undermined how much this added to the identity of the character with the gothic appeal and all that stuff. I think.
Oh, yeah,
No, that's true. A very important movie, but now that that movie like paved the way and we have what we have now, I would take, a myriad of adaptations after it. But you're right, it's an important movie. So
Gotham. I have not seen this. Liam, you have.
I have seen. James, have you seen this?
I've seen clips. I was about to watch it until they absolutely destroyed the Jeremiah Jerome stuff at the end.
Yeah, so here's the thing. When Gotham is good, this is like, the argument people make for BVS, which damn when we get there. But the argument people make where it's like, oh, it's Elseworlds, it's fun, just have fun with it. That is Gotham to a T, except for it actually is an Elseworld. I have a lot of fun with it, but I feel like if I put it in good, it would be above Flash. I don't know if that's super fair, but it's not mid though.
I think good is fair.
I was
I
gonna
would-
say mid because there's a lot of good and it seems like a lot.
I haven't
of
seen
bad.
it, so I'm not. This is all you, Liam.
Yeah, I
Oh,
won't vote.
man.
That's up to you, Liam.
Now, audience, you have to understand that I'm a very big Batman fan, so I'm super biased. I'm gonna put it in good.
Fair.
It's fresh. It's fresh. It has a lot of really fun takes on characters we don't usually get to see in the extended Batman mythos. Like it's got Professor Pigs in it and shit like that. So it's a lot of fun if you're a fan.
Have we seen this?
A little
I
bit.
haven't. What the hell even is that?
1990 Flash with John Wesley Shipp. James, you take us here.
Just for giving us John Wesley Shipp.
He's
But
the
also-
best guy. He's the best casting for Flash. in my
But
opinion.
also, I mean, this had like Mark Hamill as the trickster, and it basically was produced. The pilot's like a little mini movie for the Flash, and like it's very Burton inspired. I wouldn't call it good. I wouldn't call it bad. I think mid is acceptable. I mean,
oh,
yeah.
the Flash. I think we're gonna have.
Shut
Every-
up.
I think we're gonna have
Flash.
every live action Flash project in mid.
actually, no.
No.
The Dark Knight.
Dude, get it up there. Get it
Yeah.
up there.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The Suicide Squad is not as good as The Dark Knight. Maybe I
They're
will
just-
use my veto.
No,
those movies
you're-
have different. Those movies have different goals.
Movies have completely different goals.
Jim and I
I'm t-
both whipped out the NPC phrasing to defend the Suicide Squad.
Dude, I just don't know about that. All right, let me think about it. Let me think about it.
I've seen Superman Unbound.
The Suicide Squad is fantastic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
It's-
love that movie. It is not as good as The Dark Knight or Justice League.
I mean,
Whatever.
I'm gonna argue for it.
Just
We're
leave
gonna-
them down.
Or
yeah,
Superman
whatever.
Unbound.
Yeah.
Bad. It's a snore fest. It's boring.
Batman versus Robin.
Butchered the storyline.
I didn't care for it. Comic was infinitely better.
Yeah. I'm
They make
with you guys.
Damien like 5 times more annoying in these movies than he should be.
I'm gonna put that in bad.
Bad.
Yep.
Batman versus Dracula.
Ooh, good tier.
Good tier.
Okay.
Where it belongs. That show's so
Man of
underrated.
Steel.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. This is part
Jacob,
one.
where would you put it?
Great.
Me and James, you'd put it in great.
Put in great.
I'm gonna put it in great.
Oh my, that's insane.
I think it is a
In time,
Fascinating.
join the sun.
fascinating take on the character that has very good direction.
What's the take though?
It shows Superman being put into a world that would. I think it's shows Superman put into a world that does not like him and the burden that puts him under.
I mean, I'd agree with that. And also just
I also like
Scroll up and
I
let
like
me
Michael Shannon Zod enough.
Michael
see
Shannon
what's in
Zod's
great
great.
tier. Let me see what's in great tier.
oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's as good as Wonder Woman. All right, that's fine.
It's
Thank God.
The fight scene, Hans Zimmer's score alone.
Hans Zimmer, man.
Green Lantern animated show.
I've
Good.
seen that.
I'm putting that in good.
Good.
Yeah, good stuff. Shout out Razor. I'm glad they
I was
brought him
about to
back
say-
for Young Justice.
Shout out Razor, you beat me to it.
He's a good character.
Dark Knight Rises.
I'm gonna go great. I'm
Yeah,
a
I
big
also
Kanye
say
listener.
great. It's underrated.
I would say good. But you guys got me beat.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Don't
say
forget, all three of us do have vetoes.
I'm not vetoing that. Ooh, Turn of the Joker.
It's
Jacob,
great.
you haven't seen it, right?
I have seen it.
You have seen it.
I have seen
Okay.
it.
It's great. What are we even talking about?
This is a great. It's not a masterpiece.
It's great, man. That flashback alone would be masterpiece if it was like
Superman the animated series.
Not a masterpiece. I'm sorry.
I think
a
it's
not a
great.
masterpiece.
I think it's great.
I would go with great.
I would say great as well.
I think it's at like the top of great though. We can kind of loosely order these a little bit.
Yeah, it's fair.
Maybe
Dark
maybe
Knight
we can go in
Rises.
after and we can order them.
I can order them a little bit as we go. Batman Forever. Is that a
Heavy
guilty pleasure?
No.
Heavy guilty pleasure.
No.
I'm putting that in guilty pleasure.
I put
Guilty
that in.
pleasure.
I would put that in F if it were me.
I'm
Guilty
putting that in
pleasure.
guilty. You have an appeal?
I'm not going to use it on.
If
Damn.
you do it, I will re-veto you and put it back in guilty pleasure.
Is that something we could do?
No, I
For
hope so.
sure, yeah.
Because Batman Forever is so fun to laugh at, and it's not that bad. It had genuine intention to it. I will stand by it.
It is. I don't respect that movie. I respect that. I respect that Batman and Robin was just trying to sell you toys and was stupid. Batman Forever was just. I don't know.
Someone hasn't heard of the Schumacher cut.
All right, James. This next
Okay.
one. So, James and I grew up on DC animation, and our dad knew this. So we went on a camping trip. We had an RV, so it wasn't real camping. We had like a TV and shit.
Oh, it was real
And-
camping, right?
And he got us this awful movie. It's one of the only
What is
movies.
it?
Batman Unlimited Animal Instincts. One of the only movies that my family has decided to turn off.
I've never even heard of this.
Yeah, because like our dad was like accustomed to some of the good stuff, like watching Under the Red Hood with us. And then this movie came on, and Nightwing says some horrible line because he's fighting Cheetah, and he says like, "Well, at least I'm not a cheetah."
It's like
And
an emoji movie level joke.
And like we all just looked at each other. My dad was like, "Okay, now," and we turned it off.
That's an
That's-
F tier.
that-
That's an
That
F tier.
sucks.
Brainiac Attacks.
Brainiac, you want me to give a fun fact about this movie?
Sure.
Of course.
It was written as like an animated follow-up to the Christopher Reeves movies. That was going to be. We're never getting Brainiac in a Superman like movie. This was even just
That's
trying
not
to.
true.
Or this one was trying to be like. It was trying to be like a Christopher Reeves follow-up, and they changed it last minute. So if you go and watch the movie, the Lex Luthor in that universe, he acts like Gene Hackman.
Headcanon.
That's cool.
I'm gonna put this in good. That's a headcanon.
No, this is not good. This is
Never mind.
It's bad. It's
All
bad.
right, it's bad.
It's got a really fun fact, but damn, does it stink?
It sucks.
I haven't seen it.
It's just it was the production of it's really weird.
Teen Titans is great.
Great.
That's not a masterpiece?
I'm putting it in great.
Well, does a masterpiece have to be finished just to rub salt in the wound?
It is unfinished, but it's kind of a masterpiece. I'm putting it in masterpiece.
Yeah,
It's
I
pretty
would.
dang good.
I would say it's probably a masterpiece, man.
Batwoman DCAU movie. That's kind
Good.
of It's a good.
It's got good
I'm
vibes.
putting that in mid.
That's fair. I'm not gonna fight that. Mid's
Liam?
fine.
Mid is fine. Yeah.
It's pretty slow to the punch.
Superman
Oh, God.
3.
Okay, I got another backstory for this one. The first time I ever watched all 4 Superman movies, I was sick, like really, really sick. And so I was given like the box set of the Superman movies to watch. And I remember I was like feeling pretty good. And by the time I got to Superman 3, the illness was coming for me. Like these movies could not hold back the bad vibes of my illness. Superman 3 is pretty dang bad. I don't know if there's any defenders of this movie, but not
honestly,
There's none here.
It's not as bad as Quest for Peace.
There's
So
one.
I think
Yeah.
Is it in F or is it in bad?
I'll put it in bad.
I think it's in bad. I
What
don't
about
think
it's not a guilty pleasure?
No. This movie's just boring, man.
it's just kind of boring. There's some funny stuff at the end, but I'm going bad.
Guilty
Bad.
pleasure should absolutely be above bad.
At this point, yeah.
Okay.
The power that Superman 3 has.
Is that part 1?
Is that Dark Knight Returns?
Yeah.
I
It's
think
not.
so.
It's
I mean,
good.
we
It's
should-
not as good as the comic.
We should rank them together.
Yeah, where's the second one? Right here.
I'm gonna be pretty kind to this. I'm gonna say great.
That is pretty kind.
Oh.
I mean, I think it's a solid adaptation. The music is great. The voice cast is great. They got RoboCop as Batman.
I'm also gonna say good, which means
I'm
it would
gonna.
probably center in the middle if you say mid, Liam.
No, I wouldn't say it's mid. I'd go good for these. It's not great.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna put them together. Yeah, I think that's kind of fair.
That's fair. It's loose.
Crash on 2 Earths.
That shit is Kino.
That
Owlman,
shit's
baby.
great. That shit's great.
James Woods as Owlman was so good.
It doesn't matter.
Also, this is one of the only movies, in my opinion, I haven't really heard anyone say this. One of the only movies, other than the original Avengers, that understands team-up shots and like team-up moves in a superhero movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah, you're right.
And Guardians 3.
And Guardians 3.
That hallway,
Yeah.
man. Oof.
And the Suicide Squad. So
Yes, and the Suicide Squad.
I think this movie's pretty great. I'm gonna put it in great. I
I'm gonna
think
put it in great.
I think that's where we're all at. I'm gonna put it right below
It's better than Man of Steel. You're kidding yourself.
James.
I mean, these are pretty loose rankings, but I'm gonna put Man of Steel above it. I agree.
What
with
the
you.
Man of Steel shouldn't even be in this tier.
I'm gonna also put Man of Steel above it.
What the fuck?
All right. This is an S tier for me.
I'll go with S tier.
I'm outvoted no matter what. So yeah.
But where would you put it for the audience, for the Liam fans out there?
For all the two Liam fans and
for your
chat,
mom, for your mom.
Yeah. Hi, boss. Love you, man. Yeah, you know what? It is a masterpiece. Sure, why not?
I almost said great because Hagman's not really a good Luthor.
Yeah, if I was gonna put it in anything that isn't masterpiece, it would be great. But it's a
I'm gonna stick with masterpiece, man. It just did so much
it's
stuff.
just so pure.
It also built the character and the genre. So you would not have all of this without this.
Well, I mean, if you had Batman because he's better than Superman, you probably would.
That's so true.
It's
so
so
true.
not true, but it's
Batman is better than Superman.
not true at all.
You know what
Legion
we?
of Spears.
Oh wait, you know what we should do? Audience, hit us in the comments if you would watch this. We should do a tier list of DC heroes.
That would be fun.
That'd be
I
fire.
know who I'm using my veto for.
Martian Manhunter, yeah. I
Oh,
already know.
Legion of
Grass.
Superheroes. That's a good idea, though.
This show's all right. I would do mid or good.
I don't know shit about it.
I'm putting it in mid.
Just do mid. It's fine.
Highest S tier in the world.
Oh, masterpiece.
Nothing on this list is better than that. Literally nothing.
Better than the Dark Knight.
Yes, it is.
Oh, for sure.
There's nothing on this list better than that.
This
That's
is
the
our
best.
this is our ranking of S tier. I'm not gonna really worry about ranking the other tiers.
Yeah, now is that the Justice League show or just the pilot that they made a movie? 'Cause
That's the show. It's the show.
Yeah, but we'll say it's the show.
Actually, I don't know between the Dark Knight and Justice League. We're not gonna worry about it.
Dark Knight is better than Justice League, in my opinion.
Justice League's better than Dark Knight.
I debate it. Yeah, I would say Justice League is better than Dark Knight, but let's not worry about it.
They're so good.
Yeah, I don't know. The Dark
Dark
Knight's also amazing.
Knight. The Dark
I'm
Knight.
putting the Dark Knight above.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Aquaman.
Put that
Masterpiece.
shit in good, baby.
Masterpiece.
I put in Aquaman in Masterpiece.
No, you're fucking not.
Dude, we are absolutely gonna scale you up. We're dragging you to have this movie being great
That's
by both selecting
insane.
masterpiece.
That's insane.
Okay, can we make it?
Are you actually putting it in masterpiece?
His father was a lighthouse keeper.
I'm
His
putting
parents
it.
were never
I'm
supposed
putting
to
it in
meet.
great. I'm putting it in great.
They were never supposed to be. It's not great.
It is great. It is great. If there is a guilty pleasure tier that's like on the opposite end of the spectrum, that's like not
Dude.
like bad movies that I enjoy. If there's like a dumb movie that I think is like as good as a Scorsese movie, it's Aquaman.
Aquaman is not as good as Dark Knight Rises.
Jacob.
It is definitely as good as Lego Batman.
It is definitely as I would actually argue with you that it's as good as Dark Knight Rises.
No, it's not. No, it isn't. What are you talking about?
Jacob.
Across both of those movies, the dumbest thing that happens is Batman walking across a desert.
Across the planet.
He's
Across
Batman.
the
No, he's Batman. Nope.
Jacob,
Luke,
make a category called
James.
guiltless pleasures.
James,
Gil-
where do you put
Guiltless pleasures.
Yeah,
We have to-
James. James, come on now.
What do you put? We're putting it somewhere. Where do you put
It is not better than the original Michael Keaton Batman either, for the record.
All right, Liam, what's your ranking?
It's good.
Yeah, guiltless pleasures. Guiltless pleasures.
Aquaman.
Yeah, okay, do it. Do it.
What
Permission
the
to go
hell?
forward.
There's no logic in this place.
Blue for the ocean. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Justly Doomed rocks. That's great.
Great.
That's a
That's
very
great.
good movie. That's a great movie.
What's better though, Two Earths or Doom?
Doom is better.
Yeah, Doom.
This one.
That is in
Mid.
my guiltless. No, that's a guiltless pleasure. Mid?
Guilty?
Guiltless.
We don't
Guiltless.
we don't have
category
guiltless
didn't
pleasure.
I thought we just made it in the Aquaman.
We just
Wait,
made
tier.
Aquaman. Aquaman tier is Aquaman.
put
Fuck
Batman
you.
Returns in Aquaman.
Yeah, put Batman Returns in Aquaman tier.
I'm putting it in red.
No, you're fucking not.
Put it in good. Put it in good.
I will
put it in-
veto. This will be my veto. I swear I'll do it. Put that
We're
shit in Aquaman tier. You need to rewatch it if you think it's mid.
All-Star Superman, not as good as the comic,
But great.
but still pretty solid.
Or is it Aquaman?
It skips over. No, there's nothing else going in Aquaman. The only reason that's an Aquaman because he vetoed it in there.
Okay. All right.
All-Star Superman is going great. Yeah, it's
Yeah, for
probably
sure.
the bottom
Wait.
of great. It's probably the bottom.
I
Liam,
feel
what do you
like-
think?
I'm still really disturbed that my two friends don't like Batman Returns. I'm not over it.
I mean, the movie just okay. I'll give my actual take. The movie dips way too into the weird. It pulls me out of the story.
Liam's definitely a weirder guy than us two. He likes the weird.
That's probably true. That's definitely true.
I mean, there's a more tame version of this movie that I love as much as the first
It's
one.
Tim Burton going crazy, Tim Burton, but it's people whine about like grounded Batman and then don't like this movie. I don't get it. Like this is you want to
Honestly-
talk about Suicide Squad being comic booky, Penguin rides around like an evil duck.
Honestly, I think it actually genuinely belongs in Aquaman tier.
Thank you, because it does.
I think the tone of Aquaman fits that movie.
It's like there's some really like Danny DeVito Penguin is like a complete sewer beast. Dude, if you can have fun with it, and also Catwoman in this movie goes so hard. I will fight to
That's
the death
true.
for this movie. I unironically love this movie. So anyway, All-Star Superman is great. I would
It's not nearly as good as the comic.
I would say I wouldn't put it on the level of Justice League Doom. I'd probably say it's good.
I'm gonna stay by great. It gave me a lot of early
I'm
appreciation
going-
for the character.
It
I'm
can
going
be.
good.
It could be great.
I'm going good. James,
Oh, boy.
you haven't read the comic.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm going to before Legacy comes out, obviously. Superman Returns, I'll be a little nice to actually.
I'm putting it in good.
I'll put in good.
Fine. Yeah. Whatever. I think it's high mid, but you guys.
It's like a hair better than mid.
You are bigger Superman fans than I am. So.
I'd put it, Jabe. I'd put it bottom of good, below the Dark.
I think it's better than these two movies.
Oh wow.
I have
Okay.
more fun with Batman versus Dracula than that movie.
Yeah,
That's my biggest problem with Superman. Was that with Superman Returns, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's just not. I don't have like a lot of fun watching that movie.
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
Brandon Routh is so good as Superman. He is.
It's just kind of like I don't know, a little joyless.
The New Frontier.
This is a pretty good one. This is, if anybody ever suggests like if they reboot DC, they should just start with a Justice League movie. This is how you do it.
I would put it in good, personally.
I put it in good. It's a bit slow.
Liam says good.
I say good. Yeah, I was having a dink.
I think I think that's a good spot for it. Batman Year One.
Kind of a letdown from the comic, honestly.
I don't think there's a single one of these animated movies that are better than the comic, to be fair.
This one especially, though, like, it's a comic that I've read, and I just didn't really feel like it nailed it. I would go mid.
I'm going mid.
No, I wouldn't say. I don't think it's mid.
Think it's worse or better?
I think it's good.
I'm gonna stick with mid, honestly.
It's like super high mid then. I don't feel happy
I put it
calling
like
this mid.
second mid, yeah.
I guess. Although it's really not that bad.
Mid's not bad.
Yeah, mid's just tight.
It's like at the 6 out of 10 scale of the mid.
It's fine. All right, that's fine. I'm not gonna go to war for it.
Trouble in Tokyo.
Good.
Good.
But okay, we agree. I'm putting
Best
it right
finale
there.
the show's ever gonna get.
Putting it right there.
Don't you mean Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go?
Ooh. Aquaman tier.
That's a banger.
I'm debating
opinion.
masterpiece, honestly. This
Kind of a masterpiece.
has like all of the qualities of like a good live action movie, just in animation. Like it brings it. So I'm
It's
gonna go
pretty great.
masterpiece.
I wouldn't be. I'm not sure if I. Would
I'm
put it
not
masterpiece.
sure if it's masterpiece. I think it's at the top of great. That's
Top
what
is great. Above Wonder Woman.
It's
Maybe
definitely
above-
better than every other movie in Great. It's better than for sure, but I'm not sure if it's on the same league as like Dark Knight and animated series.
Jacob, I'd honestly put it above Superman the Animated.
It is. It's definitely better than Superman the Animated Series.
Okay.
Dude, it totally is.
Okay. Super Friends.
It's so hard to actually talk about it. But I mean,
I will never forgive what this shit did to Aquaman. And it goes in his ear.
dude,
Oh, brutal.
Martian Manhunter's not even in this shit.
Okay.
Oh, masterpiece.
Oh,
Smallville.
I fell off I watched this when I was younger, and I got to like season 5. Like any CW show, tell me if you've heard this sentence before. I got to season 5, and then I just couldn't keep going with it. Probably never heard that when people talk about CW shows.
Think about Lex in this. Think about how good Lex Luthor is.
Lex was amazing in this show. It's
I'm
like
gonna
the best
give
one.
this a good.
Yeah, that's the right call.
I'm gonna give it a good.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Now wait, quick question.
Yeah.
Clancy Brown is Lex or Michael Rosenbaum? Who's better?
Clancy Brown.
I'm gonna go Clancy Brown.
Oh, Clancy Brown.
Is Clancy Brown Superman and Lois?
That's
Clancy
animated.
Brown's is animated. Mr. Krabs.
Oh, that's right. Who plays Lex in Superman and Lois?
He's from The Walking Dead. Redhead guy from Walking Dead.
Yes.
Redhead guy from Walking Dead.
I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his name. We're gonna talk about Superman and Lois. So
This was super forgettable. Green
Mid.
Lantern, Emerald Knights, mid.
I'm a Green Lantern fan, and it was mid.
we'll put him at the bottom of it. Ouch. Son of Batman.
Huge letdown for the story. I just did not click with a lot of what this movie tried to do. I don't know. I thought
I get annoyed by Damien really easily.
Well, I like Damien a lot, but I feel like I don't know if it's that the voice actors were new to the roles or something, but just like the direction of the movie, which is wild to say because I think Andrea Romano was still involved at this point. But the direction of the movie just didn't work for me.
I think Damien's a really hard character to pull off, and the person that does it is going to be commended. I don't think it's Andy Muschietti, though.
Yeah, get ready.
I'm going to put this in bad.
Bad.
Fucking Andy
A
Muschietti,
lot of
man.
that movie universe belongs in bad, in my opinion.
Which one is that?
Actually, we got to talk about this for a minute.
Okay, we'll talk about it, but that's where I would put it.
Is that the new Batman Adventures or
That's the
something?
new Batman Adventures.
Season 4.
Which gets
Okay.
it gets a bit of flack for some of the more experimental episodes and some of the redesigns, like the Joker.
Joker sucks, but Scarecrow is so peak.
Yeah,
He's
but
so
also
peak.
it has some of the best episodes of the show. So
I'm still
With
putting. I'm sorry. I'm still putting it in S
yeah,
tier.
I would.
It's
stick
not
with that.
above Justice League though.
No, it's like here.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd probably put it above Superman, but that's
I'd
just
put
me.
it above Superman because, dude, when those episodes hit, they hit.
There's gonna be more Superman content up there, Jacob. Don't worry.
Okay. That's okay. Beware the Batman.
High mid.
It tried, man.
It's
It
bad.
tried.
It's
High
bad.
mid. It
High
deserves
mid.
it. tried really hard to do
It's
something new.
going here. Shazam is good.
Shazam's good.
Low good.
Low good, but it's good. It's gonna go here, in my opinion.
Fair.
That's fine.
If you can see it, there you go.
I'm glad he didn't put it above Green Lantern. I was gonna object to that.
Batman Begins.
Fuck you, Jacob.
no.
Great.
Screw you, dude. That movie's
no.
great.
It's great.
And it's high grade.
What's your issues, Jacob?
Raz, Raish, how do you want to say it?
Raish is correct. Everybody else is wrong.
I'm going Raish here. Is my second favorite Batman villain, behind the Joker. And I love Liam Neeson, but I don't understand why they characterized him the way they did, why they whitewashed him.
Then I won't have to save you.
And then I'm gonna sound like such a hypocrite later. And
Oh no.
but
That's it.
We've had this
Raz,
conversation a million times.
Raish as a character is kind of the challenge that's put in front of Batman to test his code. He has no fear of death. He doesn't die. Life means nothing to him anymore. And to have Batman kill him, which I consider killing him, kind of goes against his character.
It's
A lot.
the
You know-
richest shit I've ever heard in my life.
It is rich as hell.
This argument, audience, this is what you call dramatic irony. That I know this and you don't quite yet.
All right.
But I don't get too annoyed with that. I don't get annoyed with it as much as most people, but I just don't like Raz at all in this movie. It just pisses me off.
Dude,
And
it's
Scarecrow
it's
goes
a
out
great
like
movie.
Scarecrow goes out like a whiny bitch.
That's true.
Scarecrow is in every single one of these movies. That's not like if that was like the last we ever see of Scarecrow, it'd be one thing. But he's in the Dark Knight and he has a good scene.
He's also a bitch in the Dark Knight.
He's hilarious in Dark Knight Rises.
In the
and
Dark
then-
Knight Rises is good.
All right. I'm gonna have to say this movie has the most Gary Oldman focus as Gordon. So
And Gary Oldman is amazing as Gordon.
he's amazing in this movie.
Dude,
and
put
also-
it in great, damn it.
And I do like Liam Neeson as Raish. I do.
I
The whitewashing is disgusting. I'm
absolutely
sorry.
agree. I absolutely agree that him, quote unquote, not saving Raish that's a bad play. All right. But does not tank this movie.
The atmosphere of the movie is unparalleled, except for
Yes.
the Batman that came out, basically. The set design is
I love that
unparalleled. I mean, it's an innovative movie. It really is.
Dude, it's great.
Hans
I would
Zimmer.
put it in. I'll put it in great. It's
I would put it
Ooh.
right below Under the Red Hood.
it's a great movie with bad problems. Is the way I would put it.
It has some pacing issues. I would put
Under
it-
the Red Hood.
I would put it
Yeah.
right under. It's better than Flashpoint. It's better than Wonder Woman. I would say it's better than Superman the Animated Series.
I agree with where Jacob's putting it, honestly.
I would put it like here.
Dude, no shot. Wonder Woman is better than Batman Begins. James.
I would say
It's either here or here. For me.
they're comparable to me. They're pretty comparable.
Dude,
Just one-
Batman
but we'll
Begins is great.
They're basically like the exact same movie. They're fantastic movies that understand the character, but they have like just these stinker decisions in the third act.
Yeah, but
It's
one of
drive me
them
nuts.
leads directly into like the best live action comic movie
We're
of all
judging
time.
Batman Begins. We're judging Batman Begins.
It's part of a trilogy. It's part of the same story.
I'm going to break the tie, and I'm going to say that Batman Begins is just a little bit better than Wonder Woman.
Let's fucking go. That's my co-host.
The best scene from both is No Man's Land, and you're crazy if you think otherwise.
Oh, the best scene. Yes, I will agree with that.
First Flight is good.
The only good
is
Green
good.
Lantern movie we have. It's
Putting
good.
it.
I would. This is a
Here.
hot take. This is a hot take. I would put it above 89 Batman.
No, absolutely not. I'm sorry, not for me personally. But
That's
Liam,
fine.
the movie is fun, but it doesn't contribute enough to. I think a big thing for me with these movies is like, where did it take the characters, not just in it, but like in the entire mythos? And
I'm strictly just how much do I like the the piece that we're talking about. And as somebody who's a huge Jon Stewart fan, this is the most I've enjoyed Hal Jordan. I remember the music; it had Sinestro in it. So
I would put it
but
above Smallville at the very least.
I put it above Smallville. I wouldn't even put it above All Star Superman.
No, I wouldn't put it above All Star Superman either.
But
I thought you just said you'd put it over Batman 89.
Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't do the list quite like this. My opinion on Batman 89 is a little bit more cold, like a little bit lukewarm. But leave it as it is. It's fine.
No.
Yeah, leave it as it is. We'll go with consensus.
Red Sun.
Haven't seen
Good.
it.
Good.
Not better than the comic.
No, not at all. I'm gonna put it right here. Would we agree on that? Do we agree on that?
I think
Yes.
New Frontiers. Well, I haven't seen Red Sun. I just like New Frontier a lot. It's fine.
Red Sun, I quite like Red Sun.
Red Sun's pretty cool. Sub-Zero.
It's fine. It's just a long
all right.
episode. It's
It's
just a
not-
long episode.
kinda-
Not bad. It's kind of weak Mr. Freeze content. for that
Honestly,
universe.
I think Heart of Ice was so good that they made this movie, and I would just go watch Heart of Ice instead. So I'm putting this in mid.
I know Mad Love is its own thing. Do they have Heart of Ice on here?
No,
Nah.
Lame.
putting this in mid. I'm
Mid.
gonna put it at honestly here.
It's valid.
Dude, the
All
first
right.
3 seasons of the show are carrying it so hard.
Poor
This is
Batman Year One.
Jacob,
This does
prepare
not-
for war.
Oh,
Prepare.
no.
Take up arms.
I fucking love this show.
I love this show.
This shit is fucking mid.
No.
This is gonna be my appeal.
I was, dude. If it wasn't you, it was gonna be me.
Okay.
All right. Listen. Season 3 struggles. Season 4 is garbage. Season 5 is one of the biggest comebacks for anything. And then season 6 is okay. 7's okay. And 8.
Eight's great. It's like a 10 episode long finale. It's fantastic.
It is. And that I started at 3. I started where people complain, but which is 3 and 4. But
These
also
people
season
refuse
2
to watch Daredevil, by the way, chat.
Yeah, whatever.
I've been watching Breaking Bad.
Every masterpiece has
I
its
watched
carbon
Breaking
copy.
Bad like 2 years ago.
No, I didn't. Okay, anyways.
It's been a long time.
Stephen Amell is not an accurate Oliver Queen at all, but he is a good lead in this show, and he's compelling. Felicity can be annoying, but there's a lot of good villains.
This
Slade,
shit is mid. I'm
Prometheus.
sorry.
Nah.
Haven't even watched it, but it's okay. Liam is not. Have you watched the show?
I'm not watching 8 seasons, excuse me, of mid. I've not seen the whole thing.
You're
No.
watching 8 seasons of Aquaman, thank you.
So, does this go in Aquaman?
No, it does not go in Aquaman. Aquaman
James-
is for like stupid shit that you really like.
Okay, I genuinely
I put-
enjoy the show. I
I
do.
put this in great. I mean,
I
because
would
Aquaman's
also-
kind
It's
of a-
not great.
I would
That's
also- I would
horseshit.
also put this in great.
All right, look at great. Scroll up a little bit.
All right.
Look at the shit in great. You think that Arrow is as good as Under the Red Hood, the original
This is the top.
Superman?
This is the top. This is the top. This is the top.
I don't think it's better than Dark Knight Rises. It's certainly not better than
It's
Justice League Doom.
I would put it right here.
Oh, dude, no
that's-
fucking way.
I mean, I would do that, and then I'd raise Dark Knight Rises up. I think Dark Knight Rises is too low.
It is too low. What about Crisis on Two Earths and Doom?
I mean, they're good. I mean, I love all this stuff.
They're great. They're better than Arrow
You're just a Daredevil elitist, man.
and Man of Steel.
You're for the record. I would have watched Daredevil by now, but he's so annoying about it.
That's
Maybe
not
that-
even true. That's not even
He's
true. You
so
wouldn't-
annoying about it that I don't.
No,
watch
no,
it.
it's
They
'cause
ruined
it's
him. They ruined him in She-Hulk.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's
They
why.
ruined him-
That's
they ruined him
there
in
it is.
She-Hulk.
There it is.
I'm sorry.
And sometimes Matt Murdock.
Quite literally my least favorite piece of media on the planet.
Anyways, we'll do a Marvel video.
We'll do an
This
Arrow
is
video.
Every Arrow episode tier list.
That's
I
I'm not
would.
gonna do that, dude.
Dave and I with an 8-hour stream. Chat.
That's insanity. Dude, I will let you put it in great, even though that's wrong. If you move Doom and Crisis on Two Earths,
No, Jacob and I are alone in this fight, but we're gonna stand up for it.
Look,
it's not better than either of those two movies. It's just not.
it's pretty good, man. The
It's
first
not-
2 seasons are better than Lost because Lost ends in a massive dud. Season
You
5
said
is
when you were
in-
talking about it, it has a whole season that's quote garbage.
But you,
Well, yeah, you have an 8-season show without a little stinker in there, you know.
it's
It's a
like
season of television. Put those two movies above it. I'm giving you great tier. Graciously, I'm giving it to you.
I can accept that. I can accept putting Doom in Crisis.
Honestly,
It's better than Man of Steel. I'll give you that. It is not better than Doom.
okay.
It is
Okay,
not
I will
better
put
than...
it here. I genuinely think it's better than Crisis on Infinite Earths.
It's
It is.
not. It's not.
Doom is a more emotional movie. Crisis is like a fun adventure.
Crisis is awesome.
It has
It
an
is.
awesome scene, but it does drag a little
It's
bit.
got it's got one of the best Batman lines in
You're just-
anything.
Do you know what else has a crisis in it? A crisis adventure? Arrow.
You
Season 8.
shut your damn mouth.
You know-
James.
To be fair, in Arrow, they basically did Crisis on Two Earths, but they were Nazis.
They did.
Put that movie right above it, and we can just move on and never talk about it again.
Jacob, leave it.
They literally have Crisis on Two Earths in this show.
Worse. James.
Oh no.
Jacob.
I mean, yes. Just I did not expect this to be the holdup. We haven't even gotten to BVS yet.
Holy
No,
shit! That's gonna
obvi-
take like an hour.
Obviously, 2 Earths has a better like multiverse like adaptation. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to compare, but I know I like Arrow. I'm gonna defend.
Oh,
Ray
dude,
for this.
just come on. Give me this. Give me this.
Um,
I think that this.
I'm keeping
I
it there.
think that the show is 2 tiers too high. Just move it down one spot.
Okay.
No, I'm saying no. It stays where it is.
No, it doesn't, James.
I side with Blood. I'm sorry.
Liam.
That's
it simply
crazy talk.
is. It simply is.
It's
that's
not.
it.
It's a quantity over quality situation. There's just too many times I've watched Arrow, and there's only a couple times I've watched.
Because Arrow's a fucking TV show. Of
Arrow
course.
is an emotional journey. Okay.
Arrow was
Look,
like
okay, I'm sorry.
40 hours of content versus
If Holy
one and
Plot
a
gets
half.
big, when we get big.
When Holy Plot gets big
In
because of all
some-
our
in
intelligent subscribers.
Twitter
Jacob and I are gonna
user-
do an
some Twitter user digs this up. Arrow has genuine good television in there. I'm sorry.
no.
I'm
come
not
at
saying
us.
it doesn't, but it is not better
Listen,
than
It is.
Crisis
It
on-
is better. I'm sorry.
It
I'm
is
so sorry.
not better.
when
No,
somebody
We have to
when
move on.
somebody digs
It's a
the
2 against
Holy
1.
Plot. Yeah, 2 against 1, and I'll veto it just to keep it
Then-
in that position. I
then
won't even
veto
for
it. Then
a
veto
tier.
it.
It
Then
does not-
veto it.
but a
Yeah.
veto is not necessary because we agree.
2-1.
Fuck
No,
you guys.
listen, if
All right,
somebody-
fine.
If
That's-
somebody
That's
if
bullshit.
somebody digs this up to start something, I'll do an 8-part video series about Arrow defending it,
That's bullshit.
That's probably gonna happen on this channel regardless. The Batman.
Put
defending
that
it.
shit in great. Put that
It's
shit in
quality. This does so much. This embraces the entire like camp of everything that Batman does. Robin, Batgirl, all the villains that nobody even knows, and it does it, and it's fun. This is
The
good.
greatest Clayface of all time is in this
That
show.
is so true. That is so true. They gave Clayface like all of the Two-Face drama.
Every time we go to great tier, this is gonna come up.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, no. Oh,
Arrow
no.
Arrow is not better than the Batman either.
I think
I threw my veto in the garbage for Batman Returns. Now I need it.
I would have counter vetoed you anyway. So.
it is.
You are a sick son of a bitch.
Both of our vetoes are probably gonna be used on Arrow at some point. Superman versus the Elite.
It's pretty
Manchester
good.
Black. Manchester
alright.
Black's pretty cool.
Dude, the whole final scene of this movie is so good. It's
I'm
at
gonna
least
put it.
good.
It's so good.
It's
We're
high
gonna-
good.
I'm gonna
It's better
put
than Lego
it-
Batman, maybe. No,
Nope.
it's
going
yeah.
here. It's going here. My opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Green Lantern, Razor makes the difference there.
I just simply like Superman more than Shazam, and Zachary Levi's kind of annoying.
That's fair.
Brave and the Bold.
Okay, this show.
Honestly,
is like
I would put
wine.
this. I would put this in Aquaman tier.
I would put this in good, greater Aquaman.
Yeah,
I-
it's not dumb enough to be Aquaman.
but
I'd,
in the age of just edgelord Batman for like a decade now, this show is so important. So
no, it's good tier. It's
I'm
good
putting
tier.
in good.
I'd
I'm
put
It's
gonna
high
put it-
good.
I'm gonna put it right here.
You know what?
that's-
It's a lot like. It's a lot like the Lego Batman movie.
yeah. The guy who voices Batman in this brings so much fun.
You
to the character.
seen
The hammer of justice is unisex.
this when this show decides to get serious? Oh man,
the Joe Chill episode?
the Joe Chill episode with the Spectre. That's
Mark
It's got,
Hamill and
it's got
Kevin
good
Conroy.
Aquaman content as well.
Outrageous. All right. Oh, bad.
I'm bad. Yeah. I'm putting
The
this in F.
silent drag.
Yeah, that was the silence as we see Justice League War. What a butchered story. This is sad, but like, I only read comics for like a few years, but it was around when the New 52 started.
The next row is going to be interesting.
That is an interesting.
Oh.
All right. Well, we know where one of those is going.
Okay, Justice League goes in its own tier. We'll make a video.
Where could that even go?
Justice League is in Justice League tier.
I enjoy my kidney stones more than Justice League.
I didn't even know you got kidney stones.
Yeah, this is legitimately one of the worst movies ever made. We will make a video on it at some point. It's that bad.
It's pretty horrible.
I don't want to talk about it. I want it to be forgotten.
When we become more scripted, this movie is getting immortalized on Holy Plot.
Dude, we're just gonna have to tell our audience to go dig through this video to find stuff that they want us to talk about. Just go watch the video.
in 2 years, you'll have a fan go, "Oh, you put."
That's not what our beloved fan base sounds like.
You put All-Star Superman in good tier, but you changed your opinion on it now? What are you talking about, dude?
No, that's our fans sound like, hey man,
Leafy is here. Is going to be talking about Holy Plot.
Literally, hey, what's up, guys? Leafy is here.
All right.
Okay.
This is weird.
This
It's like a short.
Just
I don't know shit about that.
Kind of a nothing burger.
It's a nothing burger, man. It's almost bad because it's so forgettable.
Honestly, I find it really funny that this movie going around Twitter fueled The Rock to launch the craziest campaign of all time.
Oh, we'll get there.
Dude, the power hierarchy of this tier list is gonna change really soon. Oh, I said soon, didn't I? I was thinking like shift. Forget it.
Mask of the Phantasm is
Masterpiece next.
That's going.
It's better than season 4.
It's going there.
That's
in my opinion. Unless we want to move it.
Wait, hold on.
I agree with that.
I probably like it more than Justice League, but Justice League is really good.
Justice League, if James Gunn just took that Founding 7 roster, you could not fault him for it.
No, he should get rid of Martian Manhunter. He's kind of dead weight.
Your fucking mouth. No.
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
Here we go.
That's perfect.
I disagree. Justice League better.
No, it's not.
It's not. I'm with Liam on this one.
Outvoted, dude.
Outvoted.
That movie, The Batman. When I start making scripted shit on this channel, dude, I would let Matt Reeves hold my infant daughter blindfolded.
Y'all were not there for what Jon Stewart and Hawkgirl did.
I was there. I watched it with you.
That's true.
The Batman is
all right, never mind.
Oh no!
Holy
it's one of the things that understands the character that it's adapting most out of anything on this list.
I totally agree with you, Liam.
Let's talk
totally
about.
Agree with you. It does understand the character better. Jacob put it in Masterpiece about Batman the Animated Series.
Now let's talk about something that does not at all understand the character that it's adapting.
But please tell the audience that you do enjoy this movie.
Okay, audience. Listen, man. First of all, how you doing? I'm glad you're still here. Get that out of there. Anyway.
You just put it down here so you don't get
distracted. don't even fuck with it. I was the #1 hater of this movie for like 5-6 years. And it was to the point where I hated it so much that I enjoyed hating it. Like I would watch videos just tearing it down for funsies because I hated it that bad. So imagine my shock when I watch it again years later with my co-host Jacob, who is
a defender of this film.
He is a defender of that film. He's a Snyder fan.
Not a cultist though.
No,
not a cultist. But
I have the Suicide Squad up here for a reason.
By the way, we were talking about Ultimate Edition, of course.
Yes.
We're talking about only Ultimate Edition.
Theatrical edition would be in like F for Justice League.
It's an F. It's an F for sure.
I'd put it theatrical and mid, honestly.
It's an F. It's literally the worst. I've never seen a movie be massacred so bad in editing, except for Jedi.
BVS is a Superman movie, first and foremost, and Batman is for a good chunk of this the villain of this movie for a little bit, and that is not something that everyone can get behind. That is not something that everyone likes to see, myself included. However, in the broader ecosystem of DC content, there's certainly worse stuff out there. It is an interesting movie. I'm probably happier it exists than if it
You're
didn't.
struggling, man. We were not holding him at gunpoint.
I'm trying to be nice in this movie, but this movie fundamentally does not understand Batman as a character. It just doesn't. In more ways than one. But there's an argument that what this movie did was take Batman as a character and bend him so far that he, as Zack Snyder probably thinks, that right before he's about to break, it maybe even starts cracking, but it doesn't fully break. But he absolutely does break. And it sullies Batman's character in the rest of the old DCEU. He always has this stain of straight up being a brutal murderer. And it could be fixed. It could all be fixed.
Oh, it was.
If Zack Snyder just pumped the brakes a little bit and had it be that Batman was fully intending on killing Superman, and Superman was going to be his first kill, and the whole movie he's like working himself up. He's going to abandon his code because Superman is that much of a threat. And then at the very end, he doesn't with the Martha moment, which is super overhated. I will say that. The Martha moment is much smarter than people think it is. But it is made moot because Batman has already crossed that line. Batman blows holes in goons for hours in this movie. And here he has the guy who he thinks is a walking nuke, the biggest threat on the planet, and he's holding a spear to him. And we've already seen this guy kill the shit out of people. And then he's like, oh, but you have a mom? I can't kill you. Oh, man, I was about to kill a person.
That's not what happens.
That is what happens. That's exactly what happens.
Flashes back to Joel playing guitar. No,
yeah, you would hate The Last of Us too.
Well, Liam, where would you put it?
I would put it in high mid if it were up to me.
I'm vetoing it to
What would you give it out of 10?
I would give it a 7.
It's not mid. I'm sorry, it's not.
It's high mid.
A 7 is a good, right?
I'm being charitable for your sake. I think it is high. I'm not. I'm saying I think it's high mid.
James,
I think
where would you put it?
Jib, I'm gonna use my one veto and put it above Crisis on Two Earths. No, I'm kidding. Okay,
this is exhausting.
Actual take. I do like the story of a Batman who has lost his way, and Superman, the person who is supposed to be able to bring hope to anyone and help anyone find redemption. That he could take a Batman as lost as this, and through sacrifice cause that. And thankfully, we now actually have the payoff to that. Yeah, the movie's a bit indulgent in how much of like an edgelord murderer Batman is in this movie. It's not something that I can fully ignore. This movie has other issues, but I do like it. And this is the movie that actually really made me step away from my, edgy Batman is so much cooler than Superman, and really think about what Superman brings to the universe. So I actually like this movie a good bit. I would argue I'm definitely going to push it above mid, and I would say that it might be top of good tier.
It's not top.
Jacob?
My turn. All right.
And I could be swayed, but that's what I'm going to start with.
So I do like this movie a good bit. When I first watched it, I did hate it.
That's a day one defender.
The theatrical cut is garbage. It's trash. It's a complete murders this movie, genuinely. The movie has issues that I'm not. I do think there are moments that, like James does editing for films, like he'll like edit movies together. I think if you cut out like 45 seconds of Batman killing people in this movie, it'd be like 2 points higher.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think the Superman story in this is very good. I enjoy this take on Superman. As a Superman fan, it does not bother me, which I know would probably be found a little surprising. I think it does understand the character of Superman and takes it at a different angle that we are not used to. And earlier, we talked about how Batman Begins, as part of a trilogy, had more value.
Oh no.
I think that does apply here.
It does.
I think
I would say it does.
The emotional setup in Man of Steel of his rejection, and then does lead nicely into this movie. There is a cohesive story being told here that, in my opinion, is not suited whatsoever for a cinematic universe.
No, not at all.
Absolutely.
They're crazy.
The story that Snyder wanted to tell, I enjoy. But trying to make an MCU clone off of it is a horrific idea that was destined to fail. And we should have just gotten 5 movies, in my opinion. You can have Wonder Woman, sure. You could have had like a Flash movie. But we did not need this Suicide. We didn't see Suicide Squad and stuff like that. I think this is a solid movie. I do like it a lot. I think outside of the Batman stuff is where I like this movie more than most people. I have issues with the Batman stuff, less than most people. But I think the other things that don't bother me as bad, such as Doomsday. I like Doomsday in this movie.
I don't love Doomsday in this movie.
I don't love Doomsday in this movie.
He's okay.
He's okay. He's very okay. The action is very good. It doesn't distract me from the issues with Doomsday. But I enjoy Doomsday in this movie. I don't hate him as much as most people do. And
ahoy, ahoy! I didn't
big one. The big one is Lex Luthor.
The performance is just fucking terrible. I'm sorry.
Actually, I think the performance is fine. I think the directing is off.
It's dog ass. No.
Speaking of 45 seconds, if you just removed every and then I think then it would be a lot more tolerable.
I will say, and it's not on here. It's one of the only 2 things that's not on here. Lex in My Adventures with Superman is just what this Lex wanted to be.
That is so true. That should be on this list. It'd be in great, obviously.
It would be in great.
It would be great. Yeah.
We'd put My Adventures with Superman. Honestly, I'd put it right here. Sorry.
I wouldn't put it that high, but it was good.
I put it a little lower. I put it below Return of the Joker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd put it. I think this is actually pretty fair.
I'd put it in between Rises and Man of Steel.
It's better than Dark Knight Rises. That movie has some dumb shit in it. I'm sorry. Bane goes out like such a loser in that movie.
That is true.
An otherwise awesome version of the character.
We still haven't ranked BVS.
He's also
yeah. Wait, let's go back.
Also whitewash. I'm gonna put this in great.
No, you're not.
Okay. Well, hey. The video's over. That's our first 3-way tie. No. Liam says mid. I said good. Jacob says great. I said I could be swayed. Go up to good and great, Jacob. This is like we got to.
We're going into this, everybody. We knew this was gonna be the biggest chapter.
The whole video could have just honestly been about this movie.
God. Oh God.
At one point, we probably will.
Here's the thing: Doomsday is passable, but he's not that great. And I feel like if they took their time with it more, it could have been better. Lex Luthor is we meme. It's so dumb. We meme about it on this channel multiple times. We've gone.
He has.
But I like
good writing. Like Lex's.
His writing is not even that great for Lex Luthor. I'm sorry.
Sorry, his lines are just Lex Luthor lines.
The
rooftop scene is fantastic.
That's upside down.
That is I do like the rooftop scene. However, Jacob's saying I like the Batman stuff. He doesn't like as much. The movie is called Batman v Superman.
I still enjoy it though. I think that the Batman stuff has value.
It would have value if they didn't biff it terribly. Because even after there's an argument to be made that he's lost his way, which in my opinion, he hasn't lost his way. He is just not Batman. It's like the MCU Spider-Man effect. Like Batman doesn't start being Batman in this universe until whatever it's called, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Because even after he has his epiphany, supposed change of heart, and like the next scene, he kills with bullets 3 people with the Batwing, jumps in, has the awesome
that
fight, which is
so
sick.
Good.
Which
so
is
good.
sick.
That is the best Batman action.
And now,
the wall.
if
And then it's
Batman,
instantly ruined by him going into the room with Martha. And the guy's like, "Oh, I'll kill her." And he goes, "Oh, I believe you." And he shoots his gas tank with a fucking machine gun and blows him up and kills him instantly. This is after the Martha moment.
If we're gonna drag down Batman
He killed
movies,
6 people.
if we're gonna drag down Batman movies just off him killing thugs, then we better drag down 89 and Returns and
Batman
Forever.
Begins.
And Batman Begins and The Dark Knight.
No, that is not. First of all, I said when we talked about 89, I said it wasn't a good adaptation, and it's only in good because of what it did for the character. Batman Begins, I also think is bad, but that is that is like Batman's first ever outing in his life.
I'm sorry,
and he doesn't shoot Roz in the head with a
the
Glock
only
19.
the only Batman content on this entire list that doesn't fuck it up, that's not animated, is this movie.
That's so true.
How does the Dark Knight fuck it up?
Actually, it really doesn't.
It
Dark
doesn't
Knight-
at all.
But that's why they're a masterpiece.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, and this shit isn't great. And Batman Returns is an Aquaman tier because it's fucking stupid and it's funny.
I want to humor Liam a little bit because he put up with Arrow, but I am going to say, because it literally is between Two Earths and the 89 Batman for me. I would humor Liam enough to put it at top of good.
I could also settle for that.
If it keeps it out of great, I will relent, because if you are, you have to know what you're going into for this movie. If you view it, which the Twitter argument that I'm sick to death of hearing of it being an Elseworlds is stupid because it was not marketed that way. It might, okay, sure. It is. It was not marketed that way, and it was released to the public as like that.
All right, we're putting the top of good.
As the DC's MCU, and so a lot of people were introduced to these characters not being these characters.
Oh, James.
It is irresponsible with their IP, but I will handle it being good, even though I'm
using my veto to put him in the bottom of grade.
What the fuck? Getting a drink.
So wrong.
Getting a drink.
No, go back. All right, click the link in the description for applications for our third Holy Plot co-host. We have just lost Liam.
He'll be back in a second.
Yeah, no, okay.
That was an evil scheme, dude. I was waiting like 3 minutes for us to agree on that.
That was so.
I was just like, it clicked in my head. I'm like, oh my god, if we put it in good, I can appeal it. Oh my god.
I set you up for that, dude. That's. Holy shit.
All right.
What the fuck?
Okay, Zack Snyder's Justice League is going in great for me.
Great.
Going great.
This
Liam, would you put Zack Snyder's Justice League? Oscar-winning film.
I hate you guys.
it is an Oscar-winning film.
That was not a plan, by the way. That was not a plan.
No.
Scroll up. Let me take a gander. Here's the thing. All right, this is so crazy. I love this movie.
Let's go.
You know what? Batman is fucking Batman in this movie. He is weighed down by that piece of shit you put in great. I like. Wow, dude, I really liked it. I could, if we put this in the bottom of Masterpiece, I would not be upset about it.
I would do that.
I would.
Kind of the best.
It's
the
kinda,
best. I like this more than every Avengers film.
It's kind of awesome.
Dude, yeah,
honestly.
and Jacob knows, man.
The journey to this movie adds so much to it.
It does.
It's such a victory.
And like,
Man.
and yeah, the story of how a movie gets made, I feel like definitely should matter.
Oh my god, yes, especially for something this unique
The
of
worst
a situation. It's
like Ray Fisher was fantastic, and yeah, I'm somebody who bitched for like a decade that they replaced Martian Manhunter with Cyborg in the founding Justice League roster. So the fact that this movie made me love Cyborg in the league as much as it did.
Well, he's the heart of this movie.
He's the
protagonist.
He's
Yeah,
the
he's the
protagonist. I mean, Aquaman is still fun in this movie. Wonder Woman's definitely the one who gets the Hawkeye stick. That alone could make me put it in top of great. But yeah,
no, it's
Flash was good.
oh my god, that is
Dude,
that
man.
is one of the best superheroes.
that scene, the Speed Force scene in this movie is better than the entirety of the Flash TV show and the Flash movie.
Dude, the
I'd
Speed Force scene in this
probably
movie is
agree
better
with
than
you.
the entirety of No Way Home. And I will
Make your own future, make your own past. It's all right now,
I'll fight
baby.
y'all on X about it. I
All
would
right.
throw Snyder Cut above. Ooh, would I throw it above Teen Titans?
I'd put it above Suicide Squad as well.
I put it above Suicide Squad.
Ooh, let's go. Inching up
Wow.
there.
That is
Alright.
such a crazy.
Would I?
Right
Would we
now.
put it above?
I would not. I would not. I would not.
No, that feels like blaspheming a little bit.
I would
Dude,
not do
this
that.
movie kind of rocks.
Good music, good action, good payoff to the trilogy.
Good graphics, good gameplay.
All right. That's where we're sitting in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Valid.
Okay.
It's good. It's like the best superhero team origin.
For the record, you wouldn't have this here without this here, baby.
That made it
That-
a great tier.
That movie would be up, it would be up several spots if they had done what I just said they should have done in BVS.
Sorry, I just completely disagree with you.
That's- You're a crazy person.
Batman Beyond is, in my opinion, at the top of great.
Yes.
Top's great.
I do not think it's a masterpiece. This is one we could get flamed up.
Actually, ooh, wow.
I would put it literally right there. I think.
That is so fair because it had the guts to be just super original.
Yeah.
It didn't do like Green Goblin 2099 and Doc Ock 2099. It did its own villains.
Leave Green Goblin's name out your fucking mouth.
When it did bring back villains, it was always very purposeful. This was just a cool show.
Okay, I'm putting it there. I think that's fair.
Oh boy,
What the hell? Oh, is that Black Adam?
it is.
I would put this in Aquaman tier.
No,
I'm
sorry. I would put this in Aquaman tier. It's not as good, but it definitely
I would-
it is tonally in Aquaman tier.
guilty
I love
pleasure.
making fun of this movie.
Guilty
Oh, it could be guilty pleasure.
We forgot about guilty pleasure because of the fucking Aquaman category. Yeah, guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it is guilty. Wait, let me look at
belongs.
Aquaman. Let me make sure.
It belongs with Batman.
What is that? Is that Super Friends in Aquaman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
which it deserves.
Yeah.
This is
That's
this
fine.
is good Goofy. This is bad Goofy.
Yeah. All right. I totally agree with that.
Doom Patrol is great.
Ooh, great.
Not seen
Top of
it.
Great.
I've
Top
not
of-
seen it.
I would
It's so
put
good.
it.
It's better than Under the Red Hood?
for sure, dude. This show is fantastic.
Wow, I would
Arr?
say that.
I don't know about that, man.
I would maybe it's in this category. It's
I would
above-
put it above Superman, but below Red Hood.
All right, that's fine. Okay.
Look at my gorgeous top three.
All right,
Batman
this is gonna be a tough one.
Damn it!
Injustice.
Damn it! Invasion or not Invasion? I'm sorry. Outsiders.
The first two seasons are at top of grade. The last two seasons are like very okay.
Now, Phantoms was a good pivot from.
It's
the
not
first
though
parts.
because you get this crazy renewal. Like Clone Wars season 7, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and
That's
then
true.
You just fart around for 2 seasons.
Yeah, you meander. Okay,
It's
I
like-
just want to personally say that if this was just seasons 1 and 2, masterpiece.
No, I disagree with you. I do. I think it
I
does
mean-
have some issues.
The way it does, but the way that this takes the ridiculously giant encyclopedia of DC stuff and blends it all into one tone, which is a grounded espionage tone, and makes it work is insane. They
I
have
would
like
put it in great personally.
they
That's
have
where I
like
put it.
they have like Monsieur Mallah, which almost broke Liam out of My Adventures with Superman, and he's in this show, and you can take him serious. That is
He's pretty menacing in the show.
so.
I love Young Justice.
Damn it! I wish this was broken up into.
It's
two
not, but it's not
things.
though.
So it's not. So
It's not. It would never be. It's one show.
which Outsiders is immensely frustrating. I would put Outsiders in mid.
But we're ranking the entire show, and I would disagree with you. I like Outsiders more than you do.
I find it very
I
frustrating.
think the Judas Contract twist is very, very good.
I would put Young Justice in good. For
I'd put it
me.
in. I'd put it in
Top of
great.
good. I would put it wait, go to great. Go to bottom of great. Yeah, it's better. Even with the seasons dragging it down. It's,
Oh no! Well, if it's an entire show, I'm putting it in good.
Well, it
Yeah.
is certainly better than BVS.
It's not.
With Outsiders, I would put,
The last 2 seasons are a nothing burger, and it's
even with-
disappointing
now.
because I was there for the campaign to bring it back. I was
true.
James and I. Liam's a side character. We had our Netflix accounts running on this thing for months.
We did.
to
We
get-
just had it constantly rolling.
So I was there for the train, and I am sad and a little depressed to say
They wasted it.
Didn't really pick me up. So I'm putting this in good. I would put it like.
I put it top of good, even with the
I would put it like right here. But if you want a little higher, it's fine.
Think about those first 2 seasons for a second.
Okay. I'll put it.
There we go. All right. God, I hate that it's the Outsiders poster.
So funny.
That is so funny.
Mad Love.
I still can't believe that.
That's wild. Mad Love is a masterpiece. It's wild that it's its own entry. I will roll with it though.
Put it right there. Yep, right there.
Ooh, wow.
No. It is not better than Yeah,
that graveyard scene, man.
yeah. Not even close. F. Yeah, it's not even funny.
It's fun. Whatever. Kind of classic.
Fun. Yeah, it's fun. I bought him a good. Bottom.
Yeah.
I'd put it right here.
By the way, when I was thinking about this list, Warner Brothers, y'all did Wonder Woman dirty, putting Jonah Hex in a movie before Wonder Woman. What's up with that?
That is crazy.
Something women.
Also, the fact that Wonder Woman doesn't have an animated show is a crime.
Soon. James Gunn's on it.
James Gunn is on it. He never said it was going to be a show, but she's going to be in animation.
Static Shock.
Static Shock is good. I'd put it like here.
That's fair. Yep.
Yeah, sure.
This movie
rocks. This is what the 2016 movie should have been.
Put that shit in great tier.
Put that in great.
I'd put it.
Actually, I would put it.
I think it's a better Batman.
You are such a fucking hater.
Wow.
You're
Return of the
such
Joker.
a hater.
But it's got to. I think it's got to be behind Return of the Joker, though.
I think Return of the Joker needs to be higher.
That's true, man. God, that scene.
I think it's better than Flashpoint.
I think it's great.
It's Arkham. It's Arkham Batman.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spot for it.
It's fine. I take it. We take it.
You are a hater.
Stop. DC, please stop putting all of your animated movies in a shared universe. It's just
this
not
is. Oh, I have bad news for you. This is a classic. It's kind of hard to rate.
That is hard to rate.
Is that the original show?
Yeah. That's the Fleischer cartoons, man. I watched.
There's some animation in those cartoons that is like better than stuff that comes out now.
They tried to make it so good and I think expensive that they would cancel it.
I would put it in good. Personally,
I would put it.
Think about it the same way as I think of Batman '89.
Yeah, I would give Batman '89 a slight edge for Jack Nicholson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that's a good spot for it.
That's good. Respect history. This one's a little bit better than the rest of that like garbage universe. I would put this like above Emerald Knights or behind Emerald Knights.
I'm gonna put it at the bottom of mid.
Yep, it's fine. There's like a little bit of better Damian writing in it.
Oh, that's the stuff we haven't watched down there. Harley Quinn.
Good.
I think
shout out King Shark.
King Shark's hilarious.
Shout out Clayface.
That she is an overused character, similar to basically every Star Wars character at this point that's written by Dave Filoni.
Don't even go there, man.
But this show is the exception to the rule. It's a good use for her. This is where she should land. I'm gonna put this in good.
Low good.
Yeah, it's there. But there.
I need to watch it. I hear that they get into some good Bruce Wayne stuff later in the show.
Harley.
Now
speak of the devil.
I almost put that shit in Justice League.
That shit is so bad.
Bruce Timm, please don't do stuff.
Okay, well we're on it right now. Let's just get this one over.
Let's just get out of the way.
Honestly,
Justice League almost.
Yeah, I'm considering Justice. You gotta stop.
This Justice League.
You're freakish. You're freakish Batman, Batgirl fetish shit in my content, you animals. You gotta stop doing it.
It's so weird. It's
animals.
Talk about a
the
real
kind of things you do.
You talk about a real destruction of the character.
You're
That's
sick.
Yeah, talk about a slip, man.
Batman would never do that in a billion years. You are a degenerate.
Yeah.
Justice League Dark.
I haven't seen it.
I mean, it's all right.
Mid.
Yeah.
Just put it there. Whatever.
Mid.
Long Halloween, Liam. This is kind of you.
So Long Halloween, for those who do not know, is my favorite comic book of all time. The adaptation is obviously not as good, but it's okay. It changes some stuff for no reason. I would put it at like, scroll up a little bit. I would put it about where you have Batman Returns, like the comic. Yeah, it's
Okay,
probably.
where's the
I
other-
would put Long Halloween. I don't know.
It could potentially be below it, but
Yeah, I don't know.
it's not offensive. Just go read the comic. Like
Yeah.
if that's what gets you into reading the comic, I'm happy you watched it. But the comic is infinitely better.
Honestly, the entire Tomorrowverse is just
It tried.
now Man of Tomorrow, which we can just do right now. This movie rocks.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. It's a solid gut. I'm
Good.
gonna. Do
I
we?
put it like above versus the Elite.
I'm trying to find that. There's a lot. There you go. Yeah. Okay, that's a good spot for it. Parasite, very cool.
Not as good as
My Adventure Superman, though.
Thank you. Yeah, that's top
But-
Parasite.
This Parasite walked, so that Parasite could win.
Yes,
True.
Gotham by
that
Gaslight.
Parasite's so awesome.
Good.
Fun. Yeah, it's good. Put it above. I'd put it like right next to Red Sun. They're like both really fun Elseworlds.
Just like BBS.
That's true.
It's
Public
so
Enemy.
so
Public
good.
Enemy.
Public Enemies has a good Superman like meltdown moment, man.
Where
And
we
this
put it?
movie gets like the banter of these two having been friends for like 10, 15 years. So
Where
I'm
would you
gonna
put
say,
this?
upper good. I'd put it
Like there.
yeah, above Gotham. Above Gotham, I would
Okay.
argue.
Mid.
mid. Mid. That's good, honestly, right
Above
there.
above the DC animated like movie universe stuff. But yeah.
Whatever.
Sorry. Exactly. Wow.
Whoa, that was fast.
Apocalypse War.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Apocalypse War,
It's okay.
it's such a weird movie because it takes advantage of the fact that you don't give a shit about these characters. To be
Is
like,
that the
"They're-"
one with
And for the
Raven in
record,
it?
naysayers out there, I did watch this shit.
Yeah, we watched it and oh god, just whatever.
Apocalypse War.
Apocalypse
Is
War,
this the one with Raven?
This is the one with Raven, and this is the one where Darkseid just kills everybody,
Yeah.
and it has like that downer ending where they basically all die, which is a ballsy ending, but
It's kind of mid.
like Teen Titans Go is better. Is a little better.
Okay, we'll put it there. Hush.
That's
Stupid as hell.
Read
Yes,
the comic.
F,
Just go read the
F,
comic.
F.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Great at the minimum. The show, man.
No, this show is okay, but
This-
it is
No.
a strong okay.
it
It is the most dense okay of all time.
No,
and
I
it's very fun.
I have to give insane props to a show for
The
trying
first
to
season is
experience-
awful. The
Yeah,
second and
exactly.
third seasons are fantastic, and the rest of the show is insufferably mad.
Okay, that's fair. You stuck with it for a lot longer than I did. I'm thinking of like the first three
fourth season
seasons.
is awful. The fifth season is just a worse version of the second, and then like the last couple are just like, it just feels like you're hanging out. I mean, if you enjoy that kind of thing, it's a fun show. Like, I think it's great, as when it is great, but when it's not,
Pretty
it's
good.
kind of forgettable. It's gonna be.
Good. It's got to be good.
It's like right there.
No.
No, it's right there. It is not better than Superman Returns. I'm sorry.
Okay. I love this show for just being like brave and being original. So.
It is brave.
Bold.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Get that shit out of here.
it's borderline Justice League. But let's
this
go bottom
is
of that.
this is
What the hell is even that?
it's like an animated Arrowverse thing. It's bad.
Oh,
Not,
peak coming.
woo, that's S tier for me.
Masterpiece.
That's S tier for me, James.
Masterpiece. I would drop it above or below Teen
Oh.
Titans. Wow. Oh wow.
I know, dude. I love this show, man. I love this show.
It's kind of a good spot. I don't know. I think it's probably better than.
Dude, yeah, it's kind of my favorite like live action series.
This is the best live action DC TV.
Dude, it's really
Yeah, that's probably true.
I agree with
Unless
that.
you like get down with the Watchmen show, but it's very divisive. I haven't watched it.
All right, let's stick
I was
by it.
expecting to have to fight you to get that out of the top 3, Jacob.
Um,
I agree with that spot.
Yeah, I like that spot too, but I thought you were gonna put it. like,
I'd put it
right below-
above. I'd put it above. No. That's a good spot. That's a good spot.
That's a good spot. Because think about
Season two has some issues, but season 1 and 3 are both 9 out of 10s.
Yes. Okay, we're
10 out of 10 on a good day. That Doomsday, oh man, I rewatch that all the time. Bottom of F.
That movie is good, but it could be better.
That movie's fun, man. That movie's funny as hell.
I would put it right above Teen Titans Go.
Yeah,
it's when the show is good, but for a whole movie.
The Flash.
Oh, this is
our
like
baby. Our baby.
My opinion has soured.
Same. When I first got out of it, I had just seen a movie with all my buddies, and I was having a good time, and I was exhausted. We'd seen like 3 movies that day to record episode 1 of Holy Plot. Go watch it. It's fun to see how far we've come.
This movie has the glup shitting of infinite Earths at the end of it. This
sucks.
This movie glup shits hard.
I'm gonna put this in bad.
Top of bad.
Yep.
Top of bad. It's almost a guilty pleasure if Andy Machete had like a little bit more tact.
If Andy Machete was not doing the next shared universe Batman movie, I could maybe put this in guilty pleasure, but he's in fact doing it.
Lift your spirits.
The Batfleck scene is peak.
It's not peak.
Good send off. These scars make us who we are as a good.
This is that sums up his character completely.
Masterpiece. Get that shit up to the top.
What am I looking at? Is that Unlimited?
Unlimited. It goes above League. I say it's better than the Batman.
No, it's not.
I do too.
This is a show. This is a show that takes and it builds up the whole universe, and instead of doing something like Crisis, it goes through an original story with Cadmus and like Lex, and it's so good.
Yeah, as a Superman fan, this is.
And the Batman has some fat at the end with the flood stuff.
So. No, it doesn't. That's like the most important.
Or like I actually feel like the flood stuff kind of could have gone.
The flood stuff is great. My issue is that the movie feels like it stops, and it doesn't like. It's not like the smoothest gotcha out of all time. I like the flood stuff. And
have you considered that the flood stuff gives us the best single shot in any Batman movie?
Yes, I want to clarify what I mean by that. I think the flood is fine. I actually feel like the flood could have been longer. But my issue is what Jacob just said, that the movie pauses and pulls you out and then decides to reboot with the flood stuff.
Also, the Joker scene in the Batman is stupid.
It's stupid.
We're not even going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it because I can say this now in a public forum. I was here. I was a day one defender of Barry Keoghan's Joker. I think he's going to do a good job. I think we should let Matt Reeves cook. I also wish we were seeing other villains, but a Joker in a Batman story is an inevitability. And we would always be wondering what that Batman's Joker would be like.
It's true.
I am excited for it, even though I would prefer to see Scarecrow and many other things. But even though I would prefer to see those other things, I think he's going to do a good job. I'm going to let them cook. And I was here. Don't ever let James say that they were here, because they were not.
I was not here. And for the record, I think Liam is saying that because he's Irish and Barry Keoghan is Irish. I believe that James pull up Johnny Charisma and then put Barry Keoghan's Joker right side by side.
Wow. Hey Jacob, I got a take.
Yeah.
Throw Unlimited above Dark Knight.
Fuck you. No. I was about to say.
You could convince me.
No. I was about to say that the Batman is kind of like my baby. It's like if I can think of like what I would want from a Batman project, how to do it perfectly, it would be the Batman. However, Justice League Unlimited is undeniably peak. The stuff it does for every single character it touches is amazing. If anything is going to go above the Batman, I am more than happy for it to be that. It is not better than the Dark Knight.
I can leave it where it is.
I don't know. It's the Superman fan in me is dying right
Jacob,
now.
It does have
no way.
The Superman fan in me is screaming right now.
You want to talk about affecting like movies and character? Nothing affected.
Nolan's like my second favorite director.
But I gotta mention though, Christian Bale is not a very good Bruce or a very good Batman. He's just carried by a good suit.
No, he's not that great of a Batman. He is a very good Bruce Wayne.
He's a good Bruce Wayne. He's a good Bruce Wayne, not a great Bruce Wayne.
No,
he's
you
not
guys.
Good of a Batman.
slept on. What do you? He's a great Bruce Wayne.
He's a great Bruce Wayne. That's why he's fine.
You just said he wasn't a great Bruce Wayne. You said he was but not great.
He leaves a lot to be
okay.
desired. I don't know. He's okay.
No, whatever.
I love Christian Bale is one of the best actors working today.
Dude,
And
it's not better than Dark Knight. Heath Ledger Joker. Man, it's
Okay.
memed to death, and it's like the film bro staple, but it's not. Come on.
Yeah, Heath Ledger Joker. I raised you Martian Manhunter. Okay.
Dude, no way.
I don't know. This is
I
so
will let-
hard.
It's not.
Oh, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Dark Knight is kind of one of the best.
It's the Dark
It's
Knight.
also Justice League. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of the best like shared universe and anything. Like,
Oh my God! Of course it is. It's
cle-
not the
it-
MCU.
it-
Get out of here.
It clears MCU. It clears Snyderverse. It clears DCEU.
It clears
like,
everything. There's nothing that
Clears
is as good as
Arrowverse.
Of course it does. There's nothing that is as good as the DCAU, and there never will be. The DCU won't be as good. Nothing will be as good. The only thing
Not
that is
better
better than the DCU is the comics, and that's only sometimes.
No, the comics.
Yeah, that's only
Why?
sometimes. This is the only thing. These two things are the only thing on this entire list. And parts of these two where I'm like, oh, this is better than the comics.
It's tough, man.
No. Don't do it.
I still have a veto.
You do?
Well, it doesn't matter if you're the deciding vote.
Oh God, no.
Look, I already let you put it above the Batman.
It is better than the Batman, you know that.
I'm giving that to you. It's not better than Dark Knight.
Okay.
It is. I'm
It's not.
sorry.
It's not. It isn't. Dude, it isn't.
All right, I'm the tiebreaker.
They gave Heath
from
Ledger's
Chicago.
dead body
You're from
an Oscar.
Chicago.
No,
You're
that's
from
not why.
Chicago.
That's not why. That's not. They gave Heath Ledger's dead body an Oscar for that movie.
They gave me a childhood with Justice League.
They gave me a childhood with Dark Knight, frankly.
They gave James a personality with Justice League.
That is true. You know what? For that, throw it in there. Get it above the Dark Knight. Get it above the Dark Knight.
No, that's crazy talk.
Dude,
Yeah.
if this video is successful, the comment section is gonna be so bad.
Yeah, my entire person.
But please comment.
Talking about nerd shit from 2005.
Yeah, no, it's if you want to call me an idiot and you don't like me because I only like Batman stuff, please comment that 8 times because you're just boosting our numbers, buddy. Your hate is my gain.
This is the definition of mid. I'm
Yeah,
just putting it here.
super mid, yeah.
It's better than Flash. That's so funny.
It kind of
I mean, it is. Supergirl.
Supergirl, Melissa Benoist, fantastic casting.
Benoit.
The guy that plays Martian Manhunter, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting his name. Fantastic casting.
David Harwood.
Supergirl's sister in this show, Alex, she's pretty cool. Lena Luthor's kind of cool. Everything else is awful.
Bad. It's got to go bad, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's pretty bad.
No, well, I see.
Yeah, no, it is bad. The show is bad. It's bad or F tier.
There's new 52 movies in mid though.
No, it's either bad or F.
It's go bad.
Okay. This
Why
show
is
bad, low bad.
This show has a great cast and some cool characters, but it's pretty bad, and it kind of misunderstands Supergirl to a crazy degree. She's not this gender swapped Clark Kent. She's her own character. This movie did a pretty good job of Supergirl.
Honestly, I was gonna say Supergirl just on giving us Melissa Benoist is better than Flash.
I agree with you. You just go watch the crossovers for Melissa Benoist.
That's fair. All right. Well, speaking of horrible, F Catwoman.
This is
It's not even a guilty pleasure.
It's not even guilty pleasure.
It's not fun to watch.
I'm on
Yeah.
straw. Not Joss.
No, yeah.
Superman.
This is good. I'll put it.
I was gonna put it like mid, like better mid.
No, this is a good.
No,
movie.
it's good.
This is a good movie.
It's definitely good. Better than BVS.
I'd put it.
It's not better.
It is better. It is absolutely better Doomsday than BVS.
It's like the undercooked New 52 versions of these characters.
You're an undercooked.
It's the only good thing to come from that universe. This two-parter is awesome. I'm sorry, argue with the wall.
Take it.
I'm not a part of the James hive mind for the people that typed that in the comments. We're not one and the same because we basically agreed on everything here.
Yeah, we have been.
I have been fighting a one-man war of attrition against these people.
The Liam cult got a lot bigger in this podcast.
Probably.
And for the record, I prefer comic book Green Arrow. Okay, I just like the show.
For the record, The Dark Knight.
I'm also just gonna put these two. I'm just gonna put these two together. It's like
Yeah.
this.
Justice League versus Teen Titans.
Let's just go quick.
Do they have Warworld on here?
Oh crap! Oh, I'm sorry. When I said Teen Titans Judas Contract, I thought that was no. Leave that. Put that in mid and take Judas Contract and throw that in F. I mixed them up because they're all forgettable and the same. Teen Titans Judas Contract is by Justice League Dark.
Okay, that doesn't help.
I still don't see.
It's bottom of mid. Red Nightwing. Yeah, throw that in bad.
Okay.
There we go.
Birds of Prey.
Yeah, I've seen that. That was mid. There is a mid motion picture. Is better than Super Pets.
High bars.
It's
Gotham Knights is pretty cool.
I like it. That
shorts.
Shout out the Scarecrow scene in this, man.
Yeah.
Put it in good. We'll put it here.
Bottom of good.
I'd put it at the very bottom of good.
Bottom of good. Like very bottom of good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's everything on the tier list.
We got to talk about Blue Beetle and Warworld.
No, we got to talk about My Adventure Superman.
I thought we already did.
Definitively.
We did.
Okay, we did? Okay. Where would we put it? Great. It's in great.
It was in great, and we put it was it right above the original Superman? It was right below Doom Patrol.
I'd put it right below the original Superman.
I'd put it right where Jacob just said hive mind, below original Superman.
Yeah, that's fine. It's good.
James and I disagree all the time, for the record.
Dude, yeah, just wait until we talk about
any other topic.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Jesus Christ. And then Blue Beetle, I didn't see it actually.
I did. Blue Beetle.
You didn't see Blue Beetle?
No.
No, he wasn't part of the review. That was you and me, Liam.
It was? Dude, I don't.
Blue Beetle.
2 years of nights have turned me into a nocturnal animal.
I'd put Blue Beetle right below Harley Quinn is where I would put it, and above the Death of Superman 2 part.
Birds of Prey?
Yeah, you'd put it right here.
I put it right there.
And then I would put Warworld. Yeah. That movie is aged horrifically in my mind.
Yeah.
It did not age well.
It's just flat. I'd put it.
I saw it at Comic-Con, so I thought it was cool.
I put it.
Maybe the Flash NFT on your way out.
That's true.
Jesus Christ. I'd put it literally right here. It's at the bottom of bed. It's almost bad. It's almost bad, but the Superman part does save it because it's cool. The Superman part, just go watch that. It's 25 minutes. It's cool.
This guy's such a Superman fan.
But it is undeniably the best part of the movie. It really is.
Well.
Let's check out all the Martian Manhunter movies on this list. See where they rank.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is all. This is our ranking. I'll go from top to bottom, scrolling slowly. Do we have any objections first?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I actually. Okay. Go ahead, Liam.
All right. Dark Knight is better than Justice League Unlimited. Sorry, it is.
It's not on the list.
The Suicide Squad should be at the very top of great. It is not at the same level of these others.
I disagree.
BVS being where it is insanity.
But
also,
James, you have an appeal if you want to use it. You haven't used it.
You do have your appeal, James.
I'm
God, James, you could be evil right now.
If you put,
he's right.
If you put BVS and Masterpiece, I quit the channel. I quit the channel.
James, do it, please. James, I'll Venmo you $10.
I quit the channel.
James, I'll pay for you.
Can you put a price on friendship?
Hey, Liam has been a really good sport, so I'm gonna put BVS and Masterpiece. Woo! Yeah.
I object. That's 2 tiers. You broke the rule.
No.
You would have to put it in Aquaman. Nope.
1+1 tier. It was 1+1 tier.
It was not 1+1 tier. That's a lie straight from the pit of hell. If he moves it up, it's going in Aquaman.
Nah, I remember that. Jay, do you remember that?
He's coming right.
I've never been more right in my entire life. If you want to move it, you put that shit in Aquaman.
James, the biggest one we can get here is just to move it to the top of grade.
James, it's not even your actually. Think for yourself, goddammit.
Let me think. I'm getting those hive mind brave brainwaves. Oh yeah, topic great. Let's do it.
James, you're a fucking sheep, dude. Get out of here.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Bleat.
Aquaman tears saved your life.
Yeah, it
Aquaman
really
tears
did.
saved your life. dude.
Aquaman tier.
James, you sicken me. I defend you in these arguments all the time. And this is what happens to me.
All right, and this is Holy Plot. Unless we got anything else, I think that is it for us. This is our immortalized.
Don't subscribe.
This
Thumbs
is our
down.
immortalized ranking of DC. If you got anything else, that is it. This is perfect.
Low quality bait. Good night, everybody.